Okay, looks like we're all set. If there's anybody out there, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just about to go look and see if there's anybody but me out there. And I hope there is. Yeah. Okay. I am probably the only one out there. But we'll see where it goes. Hey, first. I still can't type tonight. Can't type any better last time. Okay. Well, I only see one out there, so we'll talk for a little bit and see if anybody else shows up. But I can't get over the. I am trying to figure out what time to start, and I tried Monday. Monday worked okay for a few people, but I tried Tuesday night, see how that works out. And here we are, a little later in the evening than I usually started at 5. I know there's a lot of others outgoing things going out there, and the weather's starting to get nice. So who wants to be on the computer this late and this early in the evening when it's still sunny out? At least here on the East Coast, and I'm not sure on the West Coast. There's still plenty of sunshine left. And I know we got at least one person that has been on here that's from Hawaii, so they're probably seeing daylight pretty much the whole time I'm on. So it's cool. But anyway, things have been nice today in Vermont. After a rough day yesterday, we had a 10-year-old dog that we had to say goodbye to, and that was really hard. And well, it'll take a little time to get used to her not being around and all the routine that we had going with that. So we'll see where it goes. We'll decide later on. Right now, we still have a cat, and we had some travel plans, so that makes some changes into our travel plans. So we'll go from there. Let's see. I still don't see anybody but one other up there, and that could be just myself. So we'll continue to just try to chat here a little bit. Got a variety of stuff tonight. Kind of a mixed bag of things: some toys, some clothing, no clothing, purses, household items, some what I call a house lot, just kind of mixed bag of things, or in this case, a mixed box of things. We've got look at my list, and need it faster. Let's say some jewelry boxes and some pair of binoculars, some watches, a couple of watches, and some things like that, and maybe a few toys. Like I say, a few toys and things. Kind of see how it goes. But for the time being, we'll keep going. So. And hey there. Hey, Cassandra. Nice to see you. Hope things are going well in Hawaii. So, aloha to you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll keep on going here. I'm waiting to see who else joins and chat for a bit. Put some stuff in the chat there. Let me know how things are going in Hawaii. We're waiting for a couple others to see if anybody else is going to join. We'll keep going from there. Sorry, I keep looking down because I'm looking down at my phone to see how many people. I can only look on my phone to see how many people are actually in the in-line stream, and then I can look up at my computer to see what I'm actually broadcasting, and then I can see the chat off to the side. For those that aren't familiar with StreamYard, it's it works well, but there's a few things I wish it would let me know more readily. Maybe I just haven't figured it out yet because I'm new to using this particular tool. But we'll go from there. I think we got a pretty minimal lag tonight, so that's good news. And I usually have some music going in the background. I forgot to set that up tonight. So maybe if I have a few minutes, I'll take a break and throw a record or something on. I have a record player and connected out here that I've been using to test my final albums. And so it's very easy to throw some music on. But I also have CD player and cassette player, so I can test just about anything out there. I used to have an 8-track player. Might have one buried somewhere in one of my boxes. I have to look. But so I could handle just about any kind of media there was. Of course, with the computer, you can handle all the other types of media that are out there. Yeah, I had a really good sound system set up at one time. A bit of an audio file. So right now, we're up to a couple of people have joined, looks like, according to my phone. So maybe I'll start out just throwing some stuff out there and just come back and show it again. So you'll have just listen to me chat and talk. Try to kill some time while we wait to see if anybody else comes in. So we have Cassandra. So I'm going to switch cameras and give me a minute so I can talk while the other camera's connected as well. And I'm just starting out with some simple stuff right at the beginning here. And this is just a inexpensive little costume jewelry necklace. I believe these are acrylic. Let me get some better light on that. I think this is not really that bright. So let me turn the intensity a bit. There we go. That simple little, I'll get the focus now. It's focusing my hand instead of on the jewelry. And I'm just gonna, you can see the reflection from the ring light on this. It's actually a bit of a red color. It looks darker than that, but you can see it. If I flip it around, you can see it's flat on one side, and you can sort of make out the reddish color there a little bit. Maybe that's the light's a little too bright to bring that out, but it's a very deep red. And I don't recall the length. Let me see here. My ruler's handy. Yep, there it is. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It's hot and feels like summer there, huh? That's cool. Well, we'll get there eventually here. Summer. Right now, we were in the 40s today, which for Vermont is pretty typical this time of year. This is actually the time of year when maple sugaring is going on. Okay, this looks like the length of this is about 18 inches altogether. It has just a simple Silvertone chain, and connection on the Silvertone chain is just a simple S-shaped hook. As you can see, that connects. I'm just going to throw this out there for $1. Starting bid. Just rehook it here. What's interesting about this is you can actually change, because of that type of hook, you can basically hook it anywhere you want on the chain to get the length you want. So we'll just start that at $1. It's just a simple, inexpensive acrylic little costume jewelry. Flat on one side, rounded on the other. And now we'll start throwing some other stuff out there. But a few more people online. That's good. The lurkers out there. Feel free to be sure you're on live chat. By the way, I should remind people that you should be on live chat and not top chat. Bidding is in the description, but I'll go through it again here. In bidding increments, type it in. Our dollar from $1 to 10, and $2 increments after that. Now let's see here, people. Oops, type it right. Can you hear me typing? I'm sure. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I didn't think to be. I thought I'd just throw that out there in case it was somebody be interested in it, and while we were waiting for more people to come online. And I'm going to start with. Let's see here. I have. It's a brand new watch. On the screen here. Yeah. Brand new watch. It's called Time True. It's in the original packaging. It does not. If it has a battery in it, it's probably long gone. Let me turn this intensity down a little bit. It's really too much. There we go. That's better. Now you can see it. It's called a Time True watch. Mother of pearl dial, quartz accuracy. Sorry. And I have the box that it comes in. So you have it as the original packaging here. If you really want, I can I'd have to take this off the back, and I can throw a battery in it. I have tons of batteries, and I have no problem with providing a battery for it if I have them in stock. But it's a really nice watch, white strap. And let's start that at $5, I'd say. So. Okay. Let me see if I can fix this camera so it's a little closer. There. That's better. Sort of. This is a brand new watch in the case, and I have a second watch that I will get out, but I'll put that later. I think we'll wait on that. Not seeing any interest in this, so like I said, I got an odd mix of things tonight. Now, this is going to be about as far away, Cassandra, is in the United States as you can get from Hawaii. The next item I have, let me type this as pass. If somebody's interested in this later, let me know. Oh, you want to make an offer? I'll take offers. Okay. There's a professional photographer in Maine. This Kevin White, J. Kevin White. This is I may have to take it out if the glare is there, but this is this. What size is this? This looks like about 3.5 by 5 matted photo of Damariscotta The Bay of Damariscotta, Maine. Damariscotta is on the coast of Maine. Let me take it out of the package because the glare is just way too much in this plastic. And anybody interested in just a simple, and this would be an easy thing to ship. There we go. That'll be looking that nicer. Photo of Damariscotta, Maine. If you visited Maine at all, Damariscotta is a beautiful place to visit. This is a picture across the harbor. It's an inlet, or I should say. And $2. If anybody's interested. The signature on the bottom is the photographer's. Like I said, it's from the photographer in Maine. He did number it for some reason. But it's a pretty photo. Anybody who's traveled to Maine will recognize it. It looks like it was shot in the fall. I'm going to throw a few eclectic things out there for a bit, and we'll get into some of the bigger stuff. Just to give people time to, some of the latecomers to catch up to us. Okay, we'll pass that one for now. One thing I do have a lot of that I don't generally bring to these auctions is I have a lot of artwork. It's not inexpensive to ship sometimes, depending on what it is. But let's try something I hadn't really planned on. But we'll put them up there. It was kind of a last-minute decision by me to include these toys. These are called Wee Village. I'll show them up close here in a bit. I've got 6 of them, I think. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 7. Okay, I'll show you each individually. And what they are, it's really quite a cute thing. They're by a company called Wee Village. It's a bear in costume. So this one's in an alligator costume. This one is in a witch's costume. And these are, I forget what time frame these are from, if it even says. It may not say. But it is Gantz. No, 19, there it is. Gantz. 1999. This one's named Esmeralda. I didn't see any name on that one. Maybe it's underneath the costume. Here's another one that's in costume as a Tweety bird or bird of some sort. Again, see, there's the bear. Wee Bear's Village. There's another one in costume. Supposed to be a mouse. And here's another one that's supposed to be a corn ear of corn. And another one here that is supposed to be a shark. And again, they're all this Wee Bear Village by Gantz. If you look in here, there's a total collection. You can see there's quite a few you can collect. And they'll have different costumes. And I'm thinking we'll do this for choice. Spread them out here a little bit so you can see them again. And raise up the camera. There, let me position that better. There we go. So there's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought I said 7. That's 6. Okay. Did I drop one? No. I guess it was 6. Miscounted. Okay. Any interest in We Bear Villages, guys? They're all with the original tags. That one will stand up. These won't because of the shape of the feet. Hi, Goody Ma. No problem. Hope everybody get their packages that I mailed out last week. So, if there's no interest in the We Bear Village bears, we'll wait a few seconds longer. I would consider, if there's no interest in that to choice, how about all of them for $15? Oh, good. I'm glad you got yours, Goody Ma. You got them? You want them, Cassie? Okay, cool. Green bean. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty, well, let's set those aside then and move on to something else. Now we've got a few folks out there, it looks like. I should start a box here. Just in time, huh? Okay. Well, let me think here. What will we throw up there next? How about, now, this is an interesting item, and it's not just what it says it is. I'll explain that. It says the Orient Express, a mystery jigsaw puzzle. Now, the reason it's a mystery jigsaw puzzle is because it isn't just a puzzle. If you read the back, they tell you, read Hercule Poirot's voyage to Istanbul and the shocking death of a fellow passenger. Then you assemble the puzzle and discover the hidden clues inside the corridors and cabins, and then you try to solve the Orient Express with the clues from the story and the completed puzzle. So that's quite a little different than just your ordinary everyday puzzle. And what did I? What's the start this? We'll start this at $7. Is it any interest? And it's brand new. The seals are still there on the side. The bottom corner did get a little damage right here. I just put a little tape on it because it got torn. But it's sealed. The original, that little round piece of tape is still there on that end and on this end. So it doesn't appear like it was ever opened other than the damage in the corner. But, yep, so mystery jigsaw puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces. Let's see if it tells you the size, because I know we use a card table to do ours. It's 23 by 29. It also contains the Orient Express 10-page mystery by Bruce Whitehill. So if you see that right there. And so when I say read, you're going to read what's included with the puzzle. Then you'll assemble it and try to solve the mystery. So, any interest in a mystery jigsaw puzzle? Starting at $7. Sounds interesting. We do jigsaw puzzles in the wintertime here on a card table, and been tempted to try this one, but it doesn't seem quite what we want. It's not. I don't know if it's something we'd want to do together. My wife and I do them together usually, and we just didn't think we'd try and tackle this one. But I actually have another copy of this, but it's been opened and used. So if I wanted to try it, I still could. This is a brand new one, though. Okay, now we'll move on to some other items. Pardon me while I move around. Okay, no interest in the puzzle. That's all right. All right, now Mother's Day is coming up quicker than you can imagine. And I think I may have shown this before, but I don't recall. But this is a brand new Greatest Mom mug with a spoon in the original packaging. And it says, "You are the mom that is always ready with lots of hugs, always there with encouragement. Your open heart and mother's love makes you the world's greatest mom." It's by UNESCO. And it's Children of the Inner Light. As they produce this. And we're going to start this at $5. So Greatest Mom. Hey, Jocelyn. Welcome. So, sorry. So I keep that in the camera, doesn't it? Let me see if I can get this camera positioned a little better. There we go. Okay. And so that's the greatest mom mug. It is in the original box. There's the mug inside and the spoon. You can see it looks like it's about 5 inches tall, about 3 inches across. And when I pack, I always repack these things to give them a little extra. The spoon is. There's this. There's the spoon. I never think they pack these enough. Although surprisingly, this is probably how it was shipped from the manufacturer, which always amazes me. But anyway, no, I don't see anybody jumping at that. Not a problem. We'll move on to something else. Set that aside. Oh, let's see, what will we try next? Let's go with this cute little bag. Yeah. Is this called, this was, when I saw this, I did find this online, and I'm going to do it this way. That may be the better way to show it. There. It's called a makeup bag when I looked this up. And I don't know why. I assume Hugs and Kisses is what this stands for. It's just a simple little cloth bag with a zippered top. That works just fine. There's the back of it. It is made out of cotton, and let me see, what does it say here? 87% cotton, 13% linen. Lining is 100% cotton, exclusive decoration, spot clean owner, made in India. Let's start this at we'll start this at 8. I did comp this, so I did find this out there. It is an easy thing to find out there when you grab the picture. It's easy to keep clean because it's just cotton. It's got these little specks in it, or like that's just decoration. Any interest in the XOXO makeup bag? Oh, hope everybody that's joining, that has joined recently, is doing well. As I was saying at the beginning, when I first started, it was a warmish day for us here in Vermont in the 40s. Still have some snow in places where it was deep, but my front lawn is almost totally bare. And we're going to have to bring in our bird feeders soon. Reports are all the bears are out of hibernation, and we can't leave bird feeders out because they go after them and make them a nuisance. So I got my game cameras out, so if they come around, I'll catch them on my game camera. I know the deer have been around and raiding the bird feeders already. So, okay. We'll pass for now on that. If anybody's interested in that later, we'll bring it back. Oh, let's try something unusual. So this, put this on, there we go, put that right there on the screen. I don't know if anybody's seen this before, but this is a It's called, it's Don Hui Pearl. It's a wish waiting to come true. And you see there's a little necklace, but what's in here is this shell with a pearl in it. And you take the pearl out of that and you put it into there. And there are different pearls depending on what they're for. One's for wisdom, one's for success, one for health, one for wealth, one for love. Now, what I'm going to tell you is we have not opened this up. We have no idea what condition anything is in here, but this has never been opened. So we were assuming that it is there. What they tell you on the back is you will open up that plastic container, make a wish, open the mollusk, pick up the wish pearl, pull out the necklace, and open the pendant and put it in, and it's ready to wear. For something unusual like this, I think I'll just start this at $5. So there's the necklace. I think it's just silver tone. I don't believe it's silver. Again, we've never taken this out of the package, so you can see there's a container in here with that in there, and we've never opened it. The mollusk is in there. They call it a mollusk, but you and your very own special pearl, it says. And that's all the packaging there, so you can see what it is. But I just don't. I wish I could guarantee that there's something there. I'm assuming it's there only because it hasn't been opened. But that's why I'm only starting this at $5. If nothing else, you get a decent necklace out of it. No interest. Let me know if there's any interest. But, remember, it's $1 increments starting at between $1 and $10, and $2 increments after $10. I think of the people I've seen so far that was posted in the chat are all people that I have dealt with before and have purchased from me, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But I just thought this was an unusual item, and I thought we'll bring it out tonight, see if there's any interest, and find out what kind of pearl you get when you open that up. Okay. We will pass for now on that. Let's see, what else? Oops. Okay. Let's try. See if there's any interest in a watch. And then we'll try again. This is another watch that looks like it's in the original packaging. It says LeBaron watch. Get that to focus. Oh. There we go. Very decorative. No markings in the back. It looks like it's never been worn. Again, I can. It doesn't. It's not running, but I do keep a good stock of watch batteries, so I can throw one in there if somebody does purchase it, and then if they want me to put a battery in there for them, if I can, if I have the one required. Let's see here. Oh, thanks, Cassie. Yeah, it's been hard. We've had her for 10 years, and she was the most obedient dog we've ever had, and the most friendly dog we've ever had. Big dog. She's just, well, almost 70 pounds by the time. Right. But she was a rescue. They came from Arkansas all the way up to Vermont, and yeah, she was very, very obedient and very, very loving. So, okay, let me back to the watch. Okay, so any interest in that watch? If not, we're going to switch over to something else. Actually, I've got a really interesting mix of stuff tonight. Okay. Yeah, we've lost 2 dogs in the past. We lost our other little dog last September. Yeah, it was in September. She was almost 15. So she was a Corgi Dachshund mix. Very unusual. Alrighty. So this, when I picked this up the other day, I thought it was going to be a trinket box. Looks like a trinket box. Even got a hinge on it on the back, like a trinket box. But when you open it, yeah, it's a candle. So I will see. For lack of a better name, I'm going to call it a trinket candle. And we'll start this at $4, I think. Yes. Is there any interest in that? It's obviously the candle's never been used. It's a clean wick. At first, I thought maybe somebody made a candle in the trinket box, but I think that's the way it came. And there's no name on the bottom. No labeling that I could find. There's some sticker residue. But this gold tone. So I suppose, putting the candle out, you just close the lid. It'll snuff it out. If there's no interest in the candle, wow, 12. Cool. Yeah, we've had 2 dogs live to the age of 15. We had a border collie that would be almost 15. And she was, oh man, was she something. So smart. But unfortunately, she was just always bored. We didn't keep her active enough. But she was a good dog anyway, though. We've had a lot of dogs. This is the first time our household has had no dogs in many, 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 many years. I think there was a brief period where we had between dogs, where we were just a few months without a dog. We've had 1 or 2 one time, most times, and cats. There was a time when we had 3 dogs and 3 cats. I can believe that. So that's because of our daughters. So, okay, we'll pass for now on the trinket box and move on. How about, let's see here, where is it? Oh, got it buried. Give me a second, dig it out. A Joy box. Obviously, it's Minnie Mouse. jewelry box. But what's a little more interesting about this Minnie Mouse jewelry box, and you'll get your first clue by looking at the back, and it is Disney approved. It has a music box. Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. So we'll start this. Where is my list? Oh, hey Johnny. You're new to me. Oh, really? As trinket boxes with candles. That makes sense. It's always interesting what we come up with for gifts. We had to marry off 3 different daughters, and they did all the planning. I just wrote the checks. But they were all very frugal, though, I have to admit, and they were very practical about their weddings and the receptions and all that. So it was always fun. We had a great time. So, but any interest in the mini music box? Like I said, is the. I think, does it have a date on here? No, I don't see a date. I mean, this is not new by any means. It definitely was used, but it seems to be in pretty good condition. As you can see, as you could hear, the music box does work, and there's definitely some dust and dirt in there. It needs to be a little gentle cleaning. But if there's any interest in that, leave that up for a minute here. Try and get that so the glare's not on the mirror. Pardon me while I get a sip of water. Well, cool. All right. Now we're up to 6 people according to my phone. That's cool. Of course, one of those could be my phone itself. Could be me. I have, and I think I mentioned this last time, if somebody wants to join me sometime, we'll try and pick a convenient time that works for both people, and I'll be more than happy to host a StreamYard to do a little bit of auctioning, and we'll just pick some convenient time. I'm retired, so my days are generally pretty flexible. I've been retired for a little over a year. Nope, a year and next month. So, I was in the for IBM for many years, many years, and a couple of other companies after that. Okay, well, I don't see any interest, so we'll pass for now. If I can type it in here. And we'll set this aside. And we'll try, let's see here. Okay, well, let's go see if anybody's got any children out there that might find something interesting. A necklace, an Iron Man necklace. That's a silver tone necklace. I do not know if it says the length, but it was Marvel, and you can see the original price when this came out was $19.99. I couldn't tell you if they're collectible or not, but let's start this. Let's see. We'll start this at $4. Go from there. And as far as I can tell, mean, I can slide this out of here, but I don't know if it's ever been taken out of the package. Boy, I don't think it has. I can't even slide it out. Avengers Assemble, the series it's from. Marvel, marvelkids.com. And see if there's any interesting Avengers. Get real close. Here we go. And you can see it's sort of one of those necklaces that are beaded kind. Probably the clasp, I suspect, is that. I've never taken it out of the package, so I'm assuming it's brand new. I've tried to slide it out of here, but I don't want to damage it either. And we'll see if there's any interest in that. While I think about the next item. Okay. Oh, yeah. Interested in Iron Man. Nobody who has a child that's interested in Iron Man still. I know that's been a while since the movies came out. I have quite a few Iron Man comic books, actually. Okay, we'll pass for now. Okay. Well, I have to. Oh no, I don't have to camp too much. How about a purse? This is an Urban Expressions purse. It has a fairly long gold tone chain that goes with it. The clasp, it opens like that. You can see the word Urban Expression right inside. Bright, kind of a pinkish color in the side as well, with 2 pockets and 1 zippered pocket. That works just fine. Starting bid is $7 on that. And it's kind of doesn't say. I didn't see a tag saying what the material is, but the inside's got a kind of a satiny finish, and the outside has got a leather feel type finish to it. It could be just vinyl. I could not find the tag. It usually has a tag in there. Oh, that must be it. Came loose. Unless there's something else. Yeah, it doesn't say. It does say it's certified vegan. If that helps anybody. But anyway, Urban Expressions. It is about 11 inches across, about 8 inches tall. And like I say, it's not wide by any means. And there's a little bit of damage on the edge right there. So I just noticed that. I hadn't noticed that before. Maybe I'll pull that. Let me pull that. I didn't notice that before. Unless somebody wants it for a couple bucks. It's got some damage on the corners. So we'll pull that. I wish I had noticed that before. My apologies. I don't like to sell stuff that's damaged, or at least not without people being aware that it is. Okay. I'm going to put up what we've been calling a house lot. So this is kind of like a little everything. And so we'll start showing some of this, what's in this house lot. Okay, so there's a brand new package here, adjustable plate hanger, brass finish type plate hanger. Doesn't say for 6 to, can't read the label on that. So 6 to 14 inch plates. It's pretty old. That thing's been around a while. And there's a large house flag. You can see that past the glare, I hope. See what the flag looks like. And the flag is 28 by 40 inches. Better Homes and Gardens. You got a little thing you got kids would put in the tub, I guess. He's a scuba diver. You wind him up. His feet going on. I believe he does float, but I can't guarantee that anymore. It's pretty vintage. This is definitely vintage, but all plastic. We've got a couple of doorknobs, 38 millimeter shell insert knob. Let me see if I've got two of them here. They're both the same. And they're octagonal shape. I don't know if you can see that. With kind of a white opaque finish. And then it has a base to it as well. It's there. And these are brand new in the package. Super Bowl. Anybody want to remember the old Super Bowl? These are funny design from West Germany. They're little mini candle holders. Ceramic. There's 3 of them. There's some keychains in here from Christmas. Wreath. Bear. Reindeer. There's an angel pin. Cloisonne pin. It says on there. There's 5 out of the 6 Ambi Essence Aspen Birch 6 scented wax cubes. There's this pen that lights up. It's a pen. I think it comes from. I did try to look this up, and I think comes from some play. Maybe like Oz or something like that. There's a small thing of Yves Rocher perfume, Calcaire Note d'Amour. It's a 0.16 ounces. It's brand new. There's 2 pairs of earrings actually in here. They're 2 altogether. See if I can untangle this one. There's this one. And the other one, they're matching. And then there's another, I'm going to match this one somewhere in here. Yeah. There's that one there as well. And there should be a second one here. I know I have it. It's just, there it is in the box. With a pair of earrings there. And then these have greenish color on this side and on the side. And then there's this Psalm 18 necklace. It's just plastic connection here. It says Psalm 18 and it has the actual psalm, some of the phrases from the psalm on the necklace itself. And another keychain here with appears to be Japanese writing. No idea what it means. Starting bid $10 for all of it. All that. Anybody's interested? Oh, I forgot. There's a couple more pieces to go with that. There's some more vintage plate hangers. Get them out of the bag here. These are all for larger plates. They're all miscellaneous pieces and parts for hanging plates. If anybody wants it, I'll just toss that all in there. And these are just the pieces and parts that you have to assemble. That's the house lot for $10 for all of that. And oops, there's another one. I knew I had one. And there's another brand new plate holder in the package. I'll throw that in as well. Any interest in a house lot for $10? All right. How about if I drop it to $8? We'll keep going. Alrighty. It's kind of just an oddball mix of things. Maybe somebody would be interested in some of that. Oh, what was this thing? Oh, yeah. Anybody interested? I know I showed one jewelry box. Here's just a plain, simple wooden jewelry box with a mirror on the top, brass colored hinges, pockets for rings on the side, and small pockets there. And for that, wooden jewelry box. And we'll start that. We'll see if anybody's interested for $8 for that. We'll go from there. Move some stuff out of the way. Clean up the mess here in the background. Oh. Okay. Hey, Cheryl. Nice. Thanks for joining. You're having a good evening. Yeah, show us again. You can see the bottom. And it's got like a pincushion kind of top to it. So no interest in the jewelry box. Well, we'll switch gears again back to another purse, clutch actually. This one is a Banana Republic. And this is the label inside says that this is leather. Banana Republic. It's a pinkish color. I'm not good at coming up with different. It's not really pink. It's kind of a. It is pink, but it's not. Is the word taupe I'm looking for? Maybe, I don't know. I should have asked my wife. She's better at this. But the label does say it's leather. It's got a zippered pocket on the inside. Little clutch. It is leather. And what would I see? Where did I do with that? Oh, there it is. I'm going to have to start this. This is all leather, so I'm starting this at 10. It's also in good shape here on the sides. It's got a little bit of wear in the corner here, but nothing serious. I'm interested in a Banana Republic clutch. In fact, I think what I will do on this one is I'll consider any offer that sounds reasonable. I mean, I was able to get this for a reasonable price, so I thought maybe I should offer it up there for a reasonable bid. I was thinking 10 because when I looked it up, but it's not in mint condition. It has got some wear. So let's say we'll drop it down to 6 and see if anybody wants for 6. If not, we'll move on. Get some. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy. Nope. Okay. We'll pass for now. Let's see here. Just going through my list of things. And let's try something all together new. This didn't show up in the preview. It was there kind of off in the corner, but it's a set of binoculars. And we'll start this at 10. Now the case is missing the strap that goes across. Those are easy to come up with and replace. The case is in good shape, but dusty and dirty. Binoculars work. I tried them. They're made by a company called Sands and Strife. They're 7x by 35. And, you know, the other cap on the case here. But there they are. This got a leather strap on here. And they do work really well. At least I try them. This is nice and tight. the adjustment here, so it's not a lot of play in this. When you go to adjust it for your distance and vision, I was able to focus it, no problem. You're made in Japan. There's the name in there. You see that? And you see, they definitely have seen some wear and use. That's probably how the strap got damaged on this, but at least they have a case to carry, case to protect them from being damaged. If there's any interest in a nice pair of binoculars for $10. Not focusing. I'm not sure why it's not focusing. There we go. Thanks to all of you that are still there watching. Appreciate you being here and giving some support. I'm going to see. We'll try something completely. I'll go back to something else here in a bit. Give it a minute here. Okay. No interest in the binoculars. We'll go back to toys again. Let's see here. I've got a mix of McDonald's toys. This is from Wakanda Forever, Mighty Thor. Another Wakanda Forever that's in the original package. This is Sonic the Hedgehog, number 8. And then there's another Wakanda Forever out of the package. $5. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, $5. I know that the new ones in the package can go for more. You can generally get your money back just with one of these on eBay. The Thor one, he swings her hammer. He's got this. Moves his hands up and down. This guy does the same thing with this little sword. That's the articulating part. Don't know about Sonic. He's in the bag. And there's 2 pieces in there for Sonic the Hedgehog. So don't know much about Sonic. Actually, like I said, this is the other Wakanda Forever, same as this one here, but in the bag. Black Panther. Any interest in McDonald's toys for $5? I really do have to get somebody else in here so I can talk to someone besides myself. I've got a couple of friends that are DJs, and they have to do this for a living. Just talk to a microphone. Although one of them does a show with somebody else in the morning, and then he does a show by himself as well. So, yep. Alrighty. Well, no interest in McDonald's toys. We'll pass on those. All right, we'll try another purse. This one here is an Estee Lauder, I believe. Yes. Let me see if we can get the tag in there to focus. Estee Lauder tag. There it is. And the shoulder strap, it looks like it's never been used. It's connected, but it's still has this little tie. And this is extremely clean. Pink, pink, pink. It is a bright, hot pink. And let's. Thanks, Goody Ma. Appreciate that. I think I want to see. Make sure I'm putting the right number in there. Yes. Oh, so I spell it right. I think it's probably been used a little, but it doesn't. It just seems so clean. It has a zippered pocket here on the inside. And it's pretty wide. It's looks like about 8 inches high, about 12 inches across that way, and the base is about 5 inches on the bottom. Like I say, I don't know how it shows up on your screens, but this is definitely a hot pink and green pattern to it. Oh, it has snaps here on the side. Didn't notice that before. So you can snap it like so to keep it closed, to close it up. Good size bag, but looks like it'd be comfortable to carry. Doesn't seem to have a tag that says what the material is, but I'm assuming it feels like some kind of a cloth. I don't see tag that says other than Estee Lauder. Oh, let me get in the back of that. 100% cotton. Do not machine wash. Wipe clean only. So, excuse me. A sip of water, I guess. Like I said, it's an eclectic mix tonight, I think, somewhat, between toys and some jewelry, not a lot. And I do have a couple more pieces of jewelry that I could show. Dig them out while that's showing. Okay. I'm going to have next time going to be some jewelry. Wait another minute, another few seconds here, but my board out. Okay. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to remember what you got for a ring. I do have. Do I have more rings? Not handy, Goodima. I will check. Let me see. I just put those aside from last week. I don't think there's anything else in that box. Double checking here though. I don't think I do. Nothing there. Not in hand. Oh yeah, the blue stone. Yes, that's right. Yep. I will check, but I don't. I'll look again here in a bit, but I don't know if it's handy. It's probably in my other room. So, alrighty, I will pass for now on the Estee Lauder. All right, this is an Avon necklace. And it's called Droplets Short Necklace. And I'm going to get it up a little. See, I probably have to turn the light up a little bit on this one because I don't think it'll glare too much. It's a gold tone necklace. And you can see it's very delicate. Little tiny white pearl-like beads with gold beads on the ends. And a gold tone necklace with a another bead on the end of that and a lobster claw style connection there. And extender. So with the extender, it is 18 inches. And it does have the little Avon tag. It says NWT right there on that. I think, or MWT, I can't make it out. I guess that's an N. But I have it in the original box from Avon. And this is from 2019. Is there any interest? Let's see. We'll do Avon. We'll do a starting bid of $4 on that. Avon necklace. Let me make it look a little more even here. There we go. There. And if there's any interest in Avon, it's called the Droplets. Got it in both French and in English. And starting bid of $4 on that Avon 18-inch necklace. If there's any interest. Oh, there we go. Let's see. One bid coming in. Thank you very much. I say it's $1 increments, but I'm not going to wait long on this. So we'll say going once. Going twice. last call. Thanks, Cheryl. Sold. Very pretty. I'll ship it to you in the original box. So if you don't decide not to wear it yourself, good for a gift. Okay, thank you. What's next? Well, we'll try one more purse. What the heck? I've got it handy. It's a Rossetti purse. Let me move it back there so it's out of the way. And it's got a full long strap. Little magnetic type clasp in the front. It's kind of a, I want to say, maroon's not the right word. It's a reddish, deep red color. And it's the name on the inside as well. Rossetti. A zipper pocket on the inside. Two little side pockets here. Oops, focus, come on. There we go. Little side pockets there. It is, I think, says it's man-made material. It's 100% man-made material. And there's a zipper on top. Oops. Get this. Zippered top. Another button on the inside, another pocket here. Bottom looks really good. I don't see any significant or even noticeable wear on it. Pretty good size. It is 12 inches across. Looks like about 10 inches deep. And I would guess the width is somewhere in the range of 5 inches, yeah. Let's see, this zippered. Zipper works good. Inside. Pretty sturdy purse. If there's any interest at $8. Sorry, I'm just taking some notes here myself. Would be anybody interested in any kind of figurines? I have quite a few of those types of figurines. Some from UNESCO, some otherwise. I have, I think, some salt and pepper shakers. I have what I call decor. I still think I have somewhere some cookie cutters. If anybody's interested in cookie cutters, if there's anything, any interest, you're saying, "Oh, gee, I'm really looking for," don't hesitate to ask in the chat. I have quite an unusual mix of things, and some of it's right within reach, some of it's not. I say, video I was asking about the rings. I know that bin just happens to be in the other room, I think, that might have some more rings in it. And I've got one bin that I'm still trying to find that's buried amongst some of our personal stuff that has, I know, more jewelry in it. Like, as I've mentioned in previous times, we had a jewelry business. Well, I say my wife had a jewelry business for a number of years. And some of this is stuff that was technically vintage. I mean, it was just from before the year 2000. We haven't done anything with the jewelry business for over 20 years. And I think the last time I did a show was in the late 1900s. So, okay, I don't know, interested in the Rossetti. We'll pass for now. Excuse me. And move that aside. Oh, right. This is the next item. This is a willow tree box. It's called Heart of Gold. Try and get this positioned just right. And I'm going to put my ruler right there next to it so you can see. This is about 3 inches across. And so this is called a Willow Tree Heart of Gold. And do this. If I say, if you want to go ahead and comp this, you'll see these are very collectible. And on the bottom, you'll see it says Willow Tree Heart of Gold. And this is from 2005. It says Susan Lordy. And the Willow Tree emblem on there. And it's a simple box. Even has the paperwork inside. Heart of Gold keepsake box. You'll always have my heart. Number 26619, Heart of Gold. On the inside, it says, "You will always have my heart." I don't think. Oh, see Cheryl at 7, 8. The next bid would be 8 or higher. Anybody's interested? Else is interested? Willow Tree Heart of Gold. Storage Whisperer. Oh, welcome. I see 7 from Cheryl. 8 out there. Anybody interested? Else interested in the Willow Tree Heart of Gold? Even has the paperwork and a little bit of sticker residue on the bottom, but otherwise clean. Alrighty, we'll say going once. Going twice. Last call. Sold to Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Let me write that down so we. Okay. Cool. Set that over there in a safe place. All right, let me see if I can get my hands on the other items here. Okay, I have another jewelry box. Pretty flowered jewelry box. And there's the clue on that one. You can see that it's not just your regular jewelry box, but it too is musical. And we'll start this at $8. This is, whoop, I didn't mean to shut it like that. That's not good. There's the inside. You can see there's all places for rings, a large box, gold tone trim, and we wind up again here just so you can see that it's still working. It's on a little spring. It looks like she lost her dress here. So you don't need to touch the, unless that's it. It's supposed to be down like that. I don't think so. I think it's supposed to be up here like this. So a dab of glue will fix that. And there's a little bit of wear here from opening and closing the box. This is not brand new, but it's in good condition. Any interested in the music box at $8. Latches and tight. There's a small mirror you notice on the inside. And, plenty of storage in it. It's pretty sizable. It's got some good weight to it, but it's in good condition. Any interest in the music box? I had one earlier as well for anybody who joined late. That one was a Minnie Mouse music box. And while you're thinking about that, let me see if I can find other items I want to show. I don't know what I do with them. Okay. No interest in the music box. Pass on that one for now. Getting near the end of what I plan on showing tonight. I do have a pair of stuffed Boyd's Bears. kind of a wedding style. This was from 1988. It says on the tag. Wow, that's really still has the original tag here. Genuine Boyd's, it says, and just get her little corsage here and little flowers, and he's wearing his vest. She's in pink and a veil. Let's keep this in a reasonable range here. Let's say $5 start. Bears collectibles. They're linked together, so at the foot and at the arm here. So yeah, use this as a prop to hold them up so you can see them better. And we're getting to the end of my stuff of the evening, unless I decide to pull out some other. I've got a couple of other items I can pull at the last minute. Wasn't planning on going much more than a couple hours anyway. So, like I said, I didn't see anything much in the chat, but back to listing items in eBay Storage Whisper. Okay, yeah. I put quite a few items up there. I need to list as well. Just wish I could find what I did with them. A couple of other items. Must have set them down somewhere. There they are. Okay. No interest in the bears. I'm not sure how the best way to display this. It's quite small. I'm going to put it in a box so it'll show, I think, the best way I can. But this is for anybody who is from Australia or have friends from Australia, this is a small pin what appears to be in stone, and I'm guessing it's not marked, so I can't promise, but it looks like it's gold plated pin, really tiny, as you can see from I have my thumb there in the picture. And this is I'll show the back of the pin as well. There are no markings on this pin that I could find. There we go. I should bring it down more. There we go. That would not fight gravity so much. There's the back of the pin. And I'll show the front of the pin. Is there any interest in this pin? Let me see what let me see if I even wrote down what I was going to ask for that. Yeah, I was going to start this. I'll see. Like I said, I wish I somewhere else I have a gold testing kit. I should dig it out, I guess, and test this. But it is in some kind of either acrylic or stone. I can't tell which. With a kangaroo in the middle, and what appears to be gold plating along the edge. You can see the edging. No markings. Any interest in that? It's a rather unusual piece. Just thought I'd show it in case there was any remote interest. Excuse me. All right. Pass for now. The other thing I had was a pair of vintage Avon earrings. I'm gonna, they're clip style. And the best way I think to show them is just to put them in my hand. And they look like it's purple, and I would guess like a marcasite on the bottom. I'm going to set these down for a second so I can go type. And I'll try to zoom in closer here. There, that works pretty well. We'll start those at $4 for those Avon clip earrings. If there's any interest. These appear to be vintage. The marking on the back is right there. Let's almost make it out there in the focus. If I can get the focus. Bring it slower. There we go. There's silver tone, the pretty purple stone, Avon clip earrings, and a sip of water. No interest. All right. So I'd give it a shot because they're vintage, and sometimes people are interested in the vintage earrings. So I have another bear. Bring him up closer. It's just a Coca-Cola bear, but what this is a collection series, and there's unfortunately they put the sticker on this. It says International Collection Coca-Cola. You see him holding that, and the flag. Now, for those that don't recognize what that flag is, the name of this is where this guy is from is on the tag. He is Beris, the bear, Russia. The brown bear is a popular symbol of Russia, where Coca-Cola was first introduced in 1985, and now it outsells, well, back when this was printed, outsells international soft drink competitors. And I don't know if it has a date on here. Oh yeah, 1999. I believe the tag on here also says the same. The original, yeah, 1999. Oh, anybody interested in him for $4? Russian bear, I know. Russia's not exactly a popular country right now. But I'll not delve into politics. But it is a collectible. So, and he's in good shape. Alrighty. Okay. We'll set him aside. I've got a book. This is brand new, still in the original shrink wrap. It's called The Beach is Loud. And this is a series that came from the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. And it says it's stories for wonderfully sensitive kids. It does have, and I'm going to have to tell you, there's a person's name and address on the inside here because it must be the person that ordered this originally and never used it. I really should. I'm not going to show it on screen, but just be aware that there's somebody's name on here, and I just don't want to. I may try to take that out of there before I ship it, but or I can just ask you not to do that, not to publish that information. But it's by Samantha Cotterill. It's from the Imagination Library. Oh, let's see here. Let's start this at $3. If anybody's interested in that. The Beach is Loud book. From Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. For children, it's what they say, wonderfully sensitive children, kids. You see the word kids, it always reminds me. I met Captain Kangaroo many years ago when I was working for IBM. I was there as a representative when he was at PBS, the local PBS studio, and one of the things he said during one of his remarks was that he does not like using the word kids. He always refers to them as children. He always thought that kids are baby goats. It was interesting to meet him. He's a very wonderful man. And he lived here in Vermont for a time, so in his retirement. So met a lot of interesting people in my time. He was probably my favorite, mostly because I grew up with him as well. So, okay, and let's see here. Did you, Jocelyn? Yeah, he was very nice to meet. Bob was, and I kind of wish I could have talked to him even more than I did, but it was just all around great time to meet him and to listen to him speak. And I forget, there was some charitable thing that IBM was supporting at the time through PBS that I was there as a representative to say, I'm from IBM and thank you for everything, kind of thing. So it was a lot of fun. This is for autistic children. Oh, okay. I gather it was something like that, and I'm aware of that a little bit. My daughter's has worked in the school systems, so I'm aware of some of the issues. But anyway, yeah. Unfortunately, the address is underneath the plastic, not on top. So they put the sticker on the book with the address, and then they shrink wrapped it. So anyway, but like I said, it's just somebody locally here in Vermont that had ordered the book and probably never used it. So okay, well, no interest in this. We'll pass for now. And look at my list here. I have pretty much gone through everything I had planned, I think. So I'm trying to see. It seems like I'm missing one thing. Let me minute here while I leave it up. And then I'm going to call it. Oh, yeah. What about this guy? I'm going to show one more item and then we'll call it a night. I usually don't go more than 2 hours anyway. Interesting pin, which I believe may be pewter. It's marked JJ on the back. And I know that means that's the name of a particular jewelry company. I just don't recall which, but I didn't know. Just can't remember. But it's a cute little pin of two, I'm guessing coyotes because of the cactus and the moon, and male, obviously male and female, because the female with the eyelashes and the bow, and no, everybody earrings. Oh, sorry, Shell. You're talking about the Avon earrings for $4. Yes. Let me go back to that real quick just to double check. Do you mean these, correct? Okay. Okay, thank you. Write that down so I don't forget. Okay, back to the pen. It's got a silvery look, but I can't tell if it's silver or polish. But I'm gonna have to start it. I'm gonna have to start this at 10, I think. If there's any interest, you can see them. I think I can get that to focus. You see the JJ on the bottom. And I know I've seen people mention this name in the past, and I've looked it up myself. My memory's just not there to remember what it's for. But it's copyright JJ, and cute little pin with a heart on the cactus tree, and what is that? That's about what's that? About 2 inches. Yeah, about 2 inches tall. Now, is there any interest in that? I'm guessing from the packing, looking at it, that this is probably pewter, but okay. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, everybody. I appreciate your spending some time with me, and I'm still trying to figure out what's the best time for me. And I tried Monday a couple weeks in a row. Now I'm trying Tuesday a little bit later. I may try Wednesdays right now. Nights are actually busy right now for me until after Easter, which is only a couple weeks away. And so I will keep trying different times. And like I said, if anybody's sort of interested in joining in with me, I'd be more than happy to have you in. Just go ahead and you see my email on the screen, and go ahead and send me an email, and we'll try. We'll see what goes from there. So anyway, like I said, I have a variety of items that I don't normally show because it's usually stuff I put up on eBay, but I'm not saying I wouldn't bring it to an auction. I have clothing items, I have vinyl albums, I have sports cards. Actually, I probably will bring some of the sports cards in the future to some of these auctions. Thanks, good email. Yeah, I know Kim gave me some good promotion last week on Sunday night because I was doing it on Monday, and she knew that. And I know when she promotes me on some of the others auctions, I try to get in early sometimes so I can post that I'm going to be doing something. I did it with Nikki on Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. I said I was going to be possibly doing something Tuesday night, which I did. Timing wise was better for me this week to do it on Tuesday. Yeah, so I've been trying. And my eBay name is anything related to what you would think. It's Joe, Joe, Joe _Brave. That's my eBay name. If there's a long story with that, but if you look at if you know my last name and what my last name means, you can figure it out. But also in my, if you go to my YouTube about thing, it's also in there, link to my eBay and my Etsy, and I don't think I have anything out there. Oh, on Poshmark. I have some stuff on Poshmark, a little bit, not much. I don't think I have anything on Etsy right now, but I will be putting some stuff out there. Maybe Mercari later on. So in my channel, if you go to the thing about me, you'll see that. I also try to remember, and I'm going to try and start posting some of the links to some of the other folks in my channels that are in on my channel, so that people will see that I'm referencing them. And hopefully they'll reference me. I know a couple folks do. There's the one gentleman out of Florida, Paul Antonelli, that I know has a link to my YouTube page on his stuff. So yeah, that's kind of nice when you do that. So yeah, and a lot of people don't take advantage of the about thing on YouTube. You go to most of these people's YouTube names and you go to their about thing and there's nothing there. So I try to do that. So okay, and thanks, Goody Ma, and yeah, Joseph's my middle name, so just so you know. And everybody have a great night, and thanks for all who bought something, and thanks for all who came and just watched. I appreciate you being here. Alrighty, have a great night, and if I'm not on before Easter, have a happy Easter.